What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And today's build video is going to be my chill out healer build. It is title update 14 and I wanted to try out this new chill out mask with a healer type of build. This is not like a all or nothing healer. This is a healer with armor regen, damage, the whole nine. You even have some armor. It's actually a lot of fun. What I did for the gameplay is I took this into Lincoln Memorial on Heroic, just solo queue with some random people, and tried to see how much healing I could do. And you'll see in the gameplay, I'll show you the numbers and all of that. And then what I did is I switched one piece of gear over and then went into the dark zone, and then I used it as a PvP healer, and it did just fine. It was a lot of fun. The gameplay for the PvP healer part is going to be the dark zone with myself, Kong Style, and Anthrax 360. So enjoy the gameplay. We'll come back here for the build breakdown. I hope you enjoy it. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comment section below how you would run a chill out mask healer build. But alright everyone, enjoy the gameplay, and I will be right back.
An agent needs assistance.
You're near Espinosa's last known position. The shade node should be close.
The last place they could hide. Time to get topside. The bridge is back under our control. Well done.
Received.
Circle around to the flank.
DZ drop incoming. agent neutralized. Leaving safe room. An agent needs assistance. Rogue agent eliminated. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Rogue agent neutralized nearby.
All right. I hope you enjoyed that gameplay. I wasn't going to sit there and make you watch, another 15 minutes of me being a healer because, you're not really the DPS guy. You're not the tank guy. So you're not trying to be a bullet sponge. You are legit just trying to heal your team, be a healer, survive, shoot them when you can, and have a lot of fun. Now, obviously, the build is a little different in PvE than in PvP, but I'll explain that in the build breakdown. So, without further ado, don't forget, hit that thumbs up. This is the build breakdown, my chill out healer build. Okay, so starting off at the top, we have the Technician specialization. Reason being is we get that +1 skill tier, which keeps my skills at tier 6, and it also gives me plus 10% skill healing just as a talent. So I get that little buff, and I also get that skill tier buff so I can run 1.1 million armor and not have to worry about my skills being, lower than tier 6. Now, the way this build is set up is whenever you have max stacks of memento, you have insane healing and your armor regen is top notch. So you're just running around healing everyone. You're not going to die. It's pretty nuts. It's almost like its own like mini god mode. So whenever I get max stacks, what I do is I put on the Lady Death and then I just run and gun because you're not really going to die. You're going to be able to heal through pretty much anything. Now, whenever I was testing this in the Dark Zone, it does last a while whenever you're getting, 1v2, 1v3. However, your heals are going to run out eventually. You know what I mean? So you're going to have to figure out a exit strategy if you're going to get outmanned, because you will be able to survive just in your heals, but you have to think about the long run. Like, how are you going to be able to actually survive that encounter? So you need to think about how you can use your heals to your advantage and use some sort of exit strategy. That way you can regroup with your teammates, not be outnumbered, and then you can go back to healing them and, getting the bowl rolling again. So for normal, I just use the FAL. I'm just shooting at range. I'm trying to heal my teammates, nothing crazy. And then whenever, like I said, I get max stacks, especially in PvE, I'll throw on the Lady Death and then just run and gun. It's crazy good. So you could easily use this in the Dark Zone just by taking out, maybe 2 landmarks. You'll get full stacks, and then that's it. You're done. Or, like you saw in the gameplay that I just showed you, I was using it with no stacks at all. Now, the other thing I was doing is I was switching between the Bellstone Armory and the Richter and Kaiser. So this is the So right here we have the Bellstone Armory version of the healer build. That way you have the armor regen, you have the 1.1 million armor, and you have the repair skills. However, here is the other version I was running in the Dark Zone, where I get more incoming repairs. I still have armor regen, but I'm trying to focus more on healing myself because you're not getting as much stacks from the memento. So you want to focus a little bit more on the healing aspect, and that Richter and Kaiser will definitely help you out because you're using your skills to heal, and that incoming repair comes from those skills. So you get an extra, 20%? Good to go. Now, I normally run it this way with the Bellstone Armory because whenever I get my stacks up, I have insane armor regen. And then I'm running it with Unbreakable. I'll have the 30% weapon damage from the Memento stacks. And with the Memento stacks up, it makes this Restorer Hive go from 274k PvP healing to over 300k PvP healing. And this is like a armor regen healer hybrid type of deal, and I'm still hitting over 300k per hive on my restorer. I mean, it's pretty nuts. You don't have to worry about, outliving or going into combat and out healing something. That's not the problem. The problem is the long run. How long will they sit there and try to shoot you while you're healing? And what happens whenever you get, low on your hive or your chem launcher? Like, you have to figure out how you're going to defeat the enemy or get out of that sticky situation. But for just normal combat, this thing is so fun. I love it. All right. So enough about me ranting about this. Let's talk about the build. So we just explained the technician specialization. Let's talk about the weapons. So I am using the FAL as my primary. This one's at 88.2k total damage with max AR damage, 19.5 health damage, and max damage to targets out of cover. I use the talent Optimist because the lower number of rounds in my magazine, the more weapon damage I get. And whenever you're shooting the FAL, the first few rounds anyways are, whatever. They either jerk or go up. I know if you're a console player, you understand what I'm saying, but PC, it just shoots like a laser beam. But by the time that you're on target, just hitting them in the head, you're going to have that Optimus procced at 99% of the time. It's a lot of fun to use. I love running Optimist on an AR. It's really good. Now, as far as my secondary, like I said, the Lady Death Exotic SMG, I run this especially when I have max stacks because with that armor regen and Unbreakable, you can legit just run and gun with a Lady Death. And then whenever, maybe a named enemy is shooting you or some sort of tank enemy is shooting you, just put down your hive and you can still run and gun. Just as simple. Like, this makes it stupid easy. Now my sidearms, the double barrel sawed off, I'm not really using it. It's just there just in case. All right. Now let's look at the build. So the chill out mask, one piece of Alps, two pieces of Murakami, and a piece of Bellstone Armory. I'm also using that with the Memento backpack. Remember, it gives me those stacks. So whenever I'm at 30 stacks, I'm sitting at 30% skill efficiency, which really does help out your heals like immensely. I'm at 3% more armor regen, which with this build, I'm already at 2%. And I also get that 30% weapon damage, which really goes nuts with that Lady Death and the amplified buff that you get from Lady Death. Okay. Now, doing a deep dive, let's start with the mask. Chill out mask. Now, this is not fully God rolled everything because this mask did just come out last week, and I've been grinding just to get one with repair skills. So what I did is I found one with repair skills, and I re-rolled the core attribute to skill tier, and then I filled up the 2 mod slots with more repair skills mods. Now, looking at the Memento, I was just explaining to you guys the stacks, but it also comes with 3 core attributes. So I get 15% weapon damage, 170 armor, and that skill tier. For the mod, I threw on there a repair skills mod. Now, if you are not going for 30 stacks on your Memento, just remember that every stack you get it gives you that short-term buff that is based off of your core attributes. So for this one, if you're running it the same way I am, every time you pick up a trophy, you get 5% weapon damage, 20% bonus armor, and 25% skill efficiency. So again, your heals are just going to get buffed more and more and more. Not only that, but you're at 1.1 million armor with Unbreakable, so it's not like you're going to die. Now looking at the chest piece, Alps Summit chest piece. So the Alps Summit brand set bonus we get from this build, 20% repair skills. Comes with a skill tier. I found one with repair skills and armor regen, so then I just rolled Unbreakable on there just for that icing on top. For the mod, a maxed out repair skills mod. Gloves Murakami. The Murakami brand set bonuses I get from this build, 20% skill duration and 20% repair skills. Now, core attribute is a skill tier, but this one is God rolled with max repair skills and max armor regen. Alright, Emperor's Guard knee pads. These are the named Murakami knee pads with that 1% armor regen. What I did is I rolled repair skills on this one and kept that skill tier. Good to go. And then the last piece of this puzzle, the Bellstone Armory. Now, I do this one for that repair skills and armor regen because you want that 1% armor regen from the brand set bonus to really kind of balance it out. Because if not, you're going more towards a full-on healer. And for me, I was doing more of a healer regen type of hybrid. However, for the Dark Zone, like I was saying, I was switching back and forth between the Bellstone Armory and the Richter and Kaiser, because the Richter and Kaiser gives you 20% more incoming repairs, so that helps me survive a little more with my heals. However, the armor regen was doing really good with the memento stacks because it just skyrockets with that extra 3% that you get from the backpack. Okay, and then looking at these skills, this is with no procs or anything. They are both tier 6, starting off with the Reinforcer. We have 9 in the ammo, 27.3 on the cooldown. For the ally repair, we're at 1.5 million. For the repair over time, we're at 303,000. For PvP with no stacks or anything, PvP ally, we're at 758k. And then PvP over time is 151k. And then the other skill is the Restorer Hive. Like I said, with max stacks of Memento, you can get the PvP healing on this to over 300k, and it's amazing. So for this one, the Restorer Hive, it's at a 2-second refill speed, 36 charges. The healing is at 450k, and then the PvP healing starts off at 274k. Now remember that this is a regen hybrid, so I'm not spec'd all the way into healing. I'm kind of teetering towards healing with armor regen as like an accent piece. It's probably like 70, maybe 65% healing, and then 35% armor regen. And then once that memento gets in, then you have all of the above plus damage. It's really fun. Let's finish off with the stats. All right, so this is for the FAL. 88.2k weapon damage with 35.2k PvP weapon damage. 20 crit chance, 45 crit damage, 75 headshot damage. Go down to the offensive tab. We're at 25% all weapon damage bonus and 30% AR damage bonus. So every time I use the FAL, I'm at 55% damage bonus total. Now the gear talents, remember I am running kill confirmed on the Memento backpack and Unbreakable on that chest piece. For the defensive tab, I'm almost dead on 1.1 million armor. And then starting off, I'm at 36.5k armor regen. Now remember, I gained 3% armor regen from that Memento bag, and this skyrockets. It's amazing. And then the health, just under 336k. Now, the explosive resistance and hazard are both 10% because of my watch level. So, just like all my build videos, for this build, I'm at shade level 2807. That means all of these attribute boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. Now, if you are at or above shade level 1000, you can copy and paste this build, get the exact same numbers and results. However, if you are below shade level 1000, some of these attribute boxes will not be maxed out. Therefore, whenever you copy and paste my build, some of your numbers might be lower than mine. That's fine. Just remember, whenever you hit shade level 1000, you'll have all these boxes maxed out and you can never worry about it again. I'm not saying you have to be shade level 1000. I'm just saying to get the most out of your build, you should be shade level 1000. But, you don't have to, not at all. All of these builds work regardless of your shade level. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the build. This is my version of the Chill Out Healer. I tested this in PvE and PvP, had fun in both, actually. It was a lot of fun. I'm not a huge healer fan, myself. I'm more of a damage guy, but it is fun to do it every once in a while. I had a lot of you request this, so thank you so much for hitting me up in the comments section and requesting this build. This is how I would run it. If you want more of a dedicated healer with the chill out mask, just let me know. I will be happy to oblige. But alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. I am Kamikazevondoom. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.